Guys, I was just about to go to sleep and I just want to do this before I go to sleep. This is serious. I am receiving some so they bought this election. I just post some stuff here, and just one vote was $90,000. People were being paid. Now, listen, I just post some stuff here. Oh, God help this country. God help this country. Look. I'm receiving some videos here. My goodness. So I am receiving some videos in little corners where people were paid close to $6,000 per person. Jesus help St. Lucia. $6,000 per person for their vote. And maybe very well a household with 5 voters in a house was paid close to $90,000. Guys, guys, I am so sorry for St. Lucia. $90,000 were paid to one person or household. So they are not only that. I am receiving some stuff here. House. St. Lucians, you are so cheap. They bought Kentucky for people. So some people sell their soul for Kentucky. Some people, $90,000 was given to people. $6,000 per vote. I just knew something was not right. The witchcraft, and they were going from places to places. I am receiving some stuff, guys. Guys, look at this. Lucia. Kentucky. You see her? She paid up people. You see her? You see her? There is more to come. So people were paid from all over St. Lucia. $90,000, $6,000 per person. Not only that, they had witch doctors from Nigeria, witch doctors from I am so sad for this country. So it was not a fair election. It was not a fair election. And then before 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, the election was finished counted. per vote.
Hold on, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. Give me 5 minutes.
My God. Y'all will learn the hard way. Listen, tomorrow, God's willing, I will show more of the videos. I am going to show more of the videos of the buying of votes in St. Lucia. And I will show you more of the witchcraft that was going on. Lots of ballots were thrown away. And how can this be a free? My God, I know something is wrong. Jesus. Now, listen to what happened in Castries today. Ooh, Jesus, Jesus. I want to show you what happened in Castries today. Can you send me back that photo? Yes, send me back that photo on this phone. All right. So I am receiving, in the morning, I'm going to do a live, God's willing, and I'm receiving a lot of shots from places where people were paid close to $90,000 for one vote. And someone is saying ballots were rejected, about 100 ballots. How can this be? All right, I'm receiving a no. Let me see. No, you sent it on the wrong phone. Send it on this phone. On the phone I'm talking to you. Oh my goodness. So I am going to do a live tomorrow to show you why God is going to judge this country. So they did not really win this. They did not really win. So during the day, I think this is Jeremy Street, the water started to come up. The water high tide, that is a sign. And I am going to show more videos tomorrow. God's willing. Listen to me. $90,000 for one vote. When there is election in Barbados, all like now we are waiting for election, we are waiting for result. How on earth you have an election and everything has been counted? Everything has been counted? My goodness. My Lord and my God. All right, so tomorrow, God's willing, I am going to show you how votes were bought. How votes were bought in St. Lucia by the thousands. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in votes were bought. And ballots being thrown away. Jesus. May the Lord help y'all. May the Lord help you. So as I receive more videos showing you how did they say that they win. Okay? But St. Lucians, you are going to oh my goodness. Let me go and sleep now. Whoever has to send me stuff, corruption at the highest. Listen, polls closed at 6. By 8 votes had already counted. By 8 o'clock, votes has been already counted. Something, don't tell you something is wrong. By 8 o'clock. Really? All right, so tomorrow I'm going to do another live by the grace of God, and I'm going to show you all the videos that I have with people buying votes up to $90,000. Wow. So if there is corruption at its highest, corruption at its highest. Okay? So listen, the judgment of God is going to fall on that nation. And the judgment of God is going to fall on that nation. You remember, okay, somebody's saying polls will close from very early. Okay, somebody's saying by 8 o'clock votes were already counted. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Wow. This is crazy. All right, I'm going to say this before I go to bed. You will see what will transpire in St. Lucia. You will see what will transpire. You will remember what I told you. St. Lucia is a dark place. It's an evil place. Do you know what time I went to bed? Do you know what time I went to bed in the Vincentian election? I went to bed in the Vincentian election after 1 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed in the Vincentian election after 1. After 1 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed. How on earth? Election, by 8 o'clock, everything was counted? By 8 o'clock? Jesus. And there were ballots that was not good? All like now, St. Lucia should be counting ballots. What time is it here? All like now, St. Lucia should be counting ballots. Something is definitely wrong. Somebody said the votes was coming like hot bread. I have never seen this in the history of St. Lucia. It's a very dark place. And y'all will see the judgment of God. Y'all will see the judgment of God. This is evil. Now, somebody says in 2016, ballots were finished at 12:12. Something is not right. And I am going to investigate it. So why do they have so much? Something is not right. Something is not right. But y'all can see. Y'all are going to see. And $90,000 for one vote? $6,000 for one vote? Somebody said that the UWP was leading and all of a sudden I went down. Something went wrong. The electoral department is corrupt. They said only 35. My God, something is not right. All right, so in the morning, God's willing, we are going to talk about this in a bit. $500 up for one vote. So $90,000, $6,000. Something is not right. My God. And what I don't understand is that when we have votes in Barbados, sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning, we are still counting votes. How did the votes in St. Lucia counted so quickly? How did the votes in St. Lucia counted so quickly? How? You know, I remember a time I gave a prophecy. And when I gave this prophecy in St. Lucia, where some people got killed in St. Lucia with mudslide. When I gave this prophecy, they laughed. It was a Christmas time. When I gave this prophecy with mudslide, and there was a lot of mudslide in St. Lucia. Listen to me. This is an evil nation. This is a very evil nation. And I am glad that I left that country from the time I was 3, 5 years old. It is an evil nation. That's an evil nation. It's an evil nation. And your police is corrupt. Your government official is corrupt. Y'all are a bunch of corrupt people. And I don't understand where y'all jumping up. Because PJP ain't care nothing about you. Very evil nation. So y'all could not even have Jesus. Very evil nation. When I gave the prophecy about mudslide, y'all had a lot to say. But I want to let you know. Don't say I didn't tell you there. Tornado is going to come and destroy you. I saw tornadoes coming to destroy St. Lucia. And I saw a 7.9 on the Richter scale. Y'all are too evil. And the judgment of God is coming for that nation. I saw tornadoes and I saw tsunami and I saw wind. Y'all are too evil. Y'all are too evil. Y'all are so demonic that I am ashamed to be born in this country. I am ashamed to be born in this country. Y'all think people stupid? Y'all think people are stupid? Jesus. I'm ashamed to be born in this country. I am ashamed to be born. I'm ashamed to call myself a St. Lucian. Y'all are wicked. Y'all are a bunch of wicked. And listen to me. Y'all are going to know that a prophet has been among y'all. When I prophesy about the mudslide, y'all were crying that Christmas time. But I want to let you know the judgment of God is on that country. I'm ashamed to be born in that place. I don't want people to know that I was born there. Wicked. Y'all are wicked. And y'all think that God will sit back. Y'all think that God will sit back and look back. But I saw tornadoes hitting that land left and right. Y'all are wicked. Wicked. Bye-bye.